questions at all?
If you guys can give them some type of pointers on the dummy, uh, we're all new at it, so it's like my guys are your guys.
All right, so angle, position, and structure. That's what the dummy is all about. So the dummy is looked at like our second coach or our thinking enemy. So we use our imagination. And we don't want to look at the arms, we want to look at the face and then use our peripheral vision to see everything. But in the beginning, we kind of stare at the arms, naturally to remember the movement. But we want to see the face and then use our peripheral vision to see everything. Because by looking at the arms, that means we're chasing the hands. See? And we don't want to chase hands. We want to chase our target. And our target is the dummy's center mass. And the dummy is representing our opponent. This could be a kick, it could be a punch, straight punch, a round punch, a knee, a kick, a body shot, his leg, his knee, standing, kicking, front leg, back leg. It's all here. Head, body, groin. See, so when we look at the dummy and we use our peripheral vision to see everything. So if we stare at the arms, then we're chasing his hands. So if we chase the dummy's hands, then we're kind of following them, and we're losing sight of our target. See, we want to keep our aim on the target, which is the center mass. And we want to keep his aim off his target, which is our center mass. And then these arms, so this would be in the center. When I make contact with this arm, now it's off center. See, if I stand in front of the dummy, this is pointing at my center line. When I make contact with it, now it's off my center line. See? So the dummy's going to hit the bullseye. See, this is already on the bullseye. See, this one's not on the bullseye. So if I'm going like this, why? It's not even a threat to me. See, this arm is actually coming straight at me. When I go here, I took it off the line. See that? But if I'm going like this, that means I'm chasing it. See that? That means I'm chasing the hand. If I go this way, I'm chasing the hand, and if the hand moves, and I go this way. See? I want to be going towards this, and if this hand moves, my hand goes to the target. See? So your limbs are spring-loaded, only going one direction, forward. And then they change based on the obstruction. So it's just one triangle rotating as needed to obtain the target. See, so it's very simple. A spring-loaded triangle going one direction, forward.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
The one that basically just stays like that, stationary, or the ones that spin around, which one is better as far as the wooden dummy?
No, there's never which one is better.
I mean, there's some that spin around, don't they?
Yep, so it's not better. There's no better. Even in styles, there's no better. Everything is different and has its purpose. See? Everything has its reasoning. So what's better, a spoon or a fork? Well, I need a knife in this situation. See? See, so there's not better, it's just circumstances and variables. See? So what it is, you have to know what you have and how to use it. See? So what dummy's better, depending on what you're working on. See, so we're not trying to bang the dummy. That's for arm conditioning. But if that's what you're trying to do, then it's okay. Go ahead and bang it. As long as you understand what you're doing. See? If you want to condition your arms, go ahead. It's okay. You can use a spoon to cut a steak. Right?
Yeah.
If I don't have a fork, I can use a butter knife as a spoon. As long as you know what you're doing. So what's better, that depends on the variable. So really, what's better is what works at that moment, or what's needed at that moment. See, so we don't want to be locked or fixed, only this way, only that way. This is right, this is wrong. No, you have to be adaptable. but you just understand simple, direct, efficient. Defend my center, attack their center. They're bigger, they're stronger. See, so how do I go about this? If I'm working on being faster, stronger, that's only good if they're not that. See, but if they're faster, if they're stronger, now all that time I spent being faster and stronger is not going to work in this situation. Now I'm in trouble. That's all I've been doing, is being bigger, stronger, and faster. But now that guy's that, so oh no. Now what do I do? See? So the dummy is teaching us angle, position, and structure, and that's what we always can have. See?
Well, when you say structure, are you talking about the triangles?
Yep. Structure is everything.
Everything.
Position is everything. See, so this has a structure to it.
Yeah.
And it also has triangles. Look at this, a triangle right here.
Yeah.
See? So however much this weighs, it can be supported because it goes into the ground through the structure. See? Through the position. But if I if it keeps its structure, but now I give it the wrong position, now when I put this on here, it's going to close it. When I put it on here, it's going to break it. See? Because the structure is good, but the position is wrong. See? So we're talking about angles, position, and structure. And then structure can also refer to the material that this is made out of. Because the force is traveling down the bone. This can be the bone. See? See, here's my bone. See? Here's my bone, I'm rotating it. See, my triangle is made by my bones. See that? And then as I rotate it, it's changing the angle. And then I keep the position center mass. See that? And then I relax my shoulder, so then my shoulder goes down to my hip, and my hip connects to my heel. And I rotate my pelvis, giving me connection to the ground. So now I have ground power. And then heel, hip, elbow. See?
What are you doing, Josh? Now's your chance. Josh! Now's your chance.
I can read.
Want me to film?
I'm good. I'm good.
Your shoe's over here. I'll stand it tonight. I know I'm out of ground side.
And do your moves. So you go what? No, no. Good. This one's good. This one like that. I keep doing that. You get better one. And you move that. Combo twist it up. Yep, you're going to put the other side. That's good. Yep. It's been called hot towel. Okay. Hot. cell. What's it called? What's it known for? Blue cell. What's behind it?
Or the solar plexus.
Lifesaver.
Would the lifesaver be a form of defense?
It's a blue cell. If you're using it as your like backup cannon when it gets skirma. Skirma's like this. Strike, and then another one. Right? Similar. Hey. How much experience you got?
I'm not